What you say? We dey hold the braka. And try. And try me who video nam so we dey sabi ta fracha wadaruma we dey nkwala brand we dey ntwa
but yam brand demonstration no ankasa and butaya na tire chire and then appraise for anamo an wo atu ma ye ka say initially na yetete nipa 44 but we are hearing say omye be 46 e bi kwa say 47
okay
ya ayem hunu baby a wo mo ewo anapay me lawyers for protest defense lawyer Noah Adamte Ekasai na what say so far nipa no mu 13 pe and wo matimi identify baby a wo mo but no kra no ebi wo Dansoma police station ebi wo Accra Central ebi wo Amasama ebi wo Yibi ebi wo Legon and ya spread wo mo sa.
Okay, so ehwo no ma men kira bi.
Yeah,
as a former police officer we detain per cells capacity. Cells be on the capacity.
Okay,
in the first year chair will be a cantonment. So want you around 37 will be.
Yeah.
So let's say cantonment. On the nearest police station, cantonment police station. On the that area.
Yeah.
And just a number that cantonment. If cantonment cannot contain your number.
Okay.
So what I say.
Okay.
It's like because what can I go for we go
that. And the construction say
I go good.
That's
so obviously they check around. The other cells and other stations, they will find out, they will verify which ones are space war.
Yeah.
And then they will spread you across. And they are no mass. I mean, having been there, no, I mean, it was just hand and no matter. So the fact that you are arrested at maybe Labone just automatically we call Labone police station.
Okay.
You may be there, yes.
Okay.
But you may also not be there.
Okay.
But then the day there's one police station that is handling your matter, which can be Cantonment police station.
Okay.
But your detention it can be at maybe Usu or airport police station and now be a Madina now Legon, whichever one.
But no crime so say be be at Saturday the RSTB Sunday na ye na free be ne ko e ne ko be fufuro and run na san transfer from station way and ne ko another station.
My main defining no service tricks.
I see.
Service tricks. There is one truth that I have to tell. Sometimes you can be penalized by your own detention. So detention is detaining. Yes. Cells will be worse than others.
Yeah.
You see, one of the best cells is Cantonment police station. But sometimes if they want to really punish you, they better go to striking force for the Accra Central, old striking force, then time striking force there, and move for us. If we are back home. So and then I mean, it's the sad truth, but I'm telling you.
There's a percent of
oh, of course, sometimes it can be done. I mean, I cannot be a hypocrite. I know if we do it.
Okay.
I can't be a hypocrite. Yeah. And you know, I mean, we try to pretend so we say anyone I say no. Even in the prisons, one year was out. Yes, sentenced to prison. Say be out remand in prison. It doesn't mean that you maybe and somebody look but then somewhere to the end of all your days. No. Yeah, we can grant.
Okay.
10 days now. I think bad man. No. What try about 3 or 2 prisons and so I just you know. So I want to the but to prevent their lawyers or family or whatever to know their whereabouts is wrong. So what does this say?
Yeah.
I want to many places for again. So we detain is not against the law. Who are the power to detain up to maximum 2 days, 48 hours. So what does it? But so we detain baby what the be send because do you know why? Police for no more than you. When we are in cells and it's one the manager of the police to be giving you food.
Okay.
The broad so that's it. What we shall for would be aware whatever we done for near be mubia. And in the broad. So the person, I mean, they must know where their brother, uncle, whoever person is detained. So that where the need be, they can attend to him.
But where, like in this case, Ebusuani be a nim baby a day, they share.
I knew the wrong part of the Ghana Police Service, and they should know better. You see, don't be a victim at the same time as if they were not in the idea. What does it? Demonstration cost what? Yes, the police is part of the executive, you know. Now, so. Asanda na sani buona dia some police for no crowd bo amuntimi kan na man na microphone e kama mo because police officer you can never demonstrate.
Yeah.
Sure. Me pass out from me mess be yeah she want down with them you must feel ko ba before na ba akoma ni super bi o say whatever be cover story no. See They were all dismissed. 21 police officers. They were, one day, you parade, your board did not fall out, the board not fall out. Everybody went to. And you want to mean demonstration. Did you want to show how I cost a man want to mean can woman be my come out?
And not a civilian demonstration.
Exactly. What can be? But the good thing about it is that the oil and also the agent and you indirectly look at and the air. Even though your job there, and it's not supposed to the demonstration, is to ensure the peace and security of the people as well as other surrounding persons or they say and properties. Name the oil can what's the moment mean can come over. Enti ya say ya chi woman na say ya say per se as a show power biama medical condemn minimum bia on baya enye sane de ntwa yi but and so nkyere say ya de ya so on the pen ti no ano na say as be police ni kwa na so on mienya so that say enya wo no ni wanya won say bia ban a woteso a woni aban woteso ni na enya so won na ban ni nkontokwa onu na de ban betra no say aban ni ye ne ma bi ompe or whatever right to criticize that by or show any displeasure until the position in my own. So, and for the two persons, say, your children no be editing you can yen come over bush and phone, no be quite about show. I mean, I know no where's not in winner. Me, where I'm going, which means keeping more than 2 days. At most, the third day, you have to go to court.
Yeah.
Or release him on bail. But as usual, the trips will again coming, they will bump what's as I mean, release more bail. In the idea, you have court answer. Trying to get the court to possibly give you some remand be na cobra and no sometimes I say and you are not in Korea baby ara ni nyina mo say the oil demonstration must be disciplined, respect the laws. We are demonstration, but that doesn't mean you should also stamp on my rights. It's the ane car atwam wo nchen utimi nkobo no enko papa ne car glass enko say na de bi just because e bia wo de bibia wo ne nya de bi na atwam akoro mo no so nkon ba bi na wo so ye wade and got 2 police for kaki. What the question? Police in Kwanya, when your police near, and for your police in Po. Now, when your police driver, I want to meet the police car. Tell you, it's me, police car, man, start to be crowded.
Chief driver to say,
not even some Mugano. Start taking and the my so
chief driver,
man, start to be crowded. What you saying, enjoy and that one baby on was seeing so no Yamabuja for whom much require lawyer for whom much require so that where they want to apply for bail they can know where I mean where to pick their people from. There's so come be a channel be ready as be so the ania on baby and back on that what you did and nakumano alongside so and ensure that the laws fully enforced.
All right, Lord Chumberima and Oten and Kano, my main court minia kufiton to ho, but answer no, my main kai was say Robert and Sons, Eddie in Fie Edria Sanine, 34 years. Yes, Robert and Sons is 34 years old, and of course we couldn't have done it without you. Moi and Mokrukra Robert and Sons, moi money edidja money edi enkitahon akwaya hodo nyina eso enti on the occasion of your 34th anniversary no ye de sa akwanya sonko na de eto hode amawo efi September bosom ne de toso edunkron ya de kopem September bosom ne de toso eduasa from the 19th to the 30th of September 2024. Yeah, told us for say branch bia Robert and Sons branch bia odo ani kire ho a unya up to 20% discount on complete purchase of lens and frames. Enti shanenso. Yeah, show any so beba na fi ya show any no ede amount wenya frames and lenses papa ato. Thank you very much for the opportunity to serve you for 34 years and join us for many more years. Fred Robert and Sons 0302 222 601 and 0501 519 111. Robert and Sons, seeing is believing. Kofi?
Yes, sir.
Martin.
I'm Joseph. You have a calling.
I want to papa. Pasa on so here there.
Oh, nyame adom bi abo.
Nyame ase. Yen shen komono ase. Democracy Hub and one demonstration here and matters are rising. Kofi.
Menia. Democracy Hub. The banitri kasa mo ase kyerɛ sɛn.
Let's say yes.
That's it.
Kabi mami kabi see ana atraye. Yeah.
Ena Ghana mamra no so no. Ghana mamra no echre kabi mami kabi a ye ho adwuma wo man no. Ghana mamra no echirase ana meboa. Ghana mamra no chire kwan a ye befa so a ye beye saa mami kabi mami kabi no.
Yes.
Ye betimi aye amanabem. Question ye di kan say panyin na odi sa democracy hub nanim no. Sa panyin no oji democracy di ana. That's the first question I say ebusan ho. Oliver Voma wona odi democracy hub nanim no. Sa Oliver Voma wono oji democracy di ana. Wama ye nyina yate ase say onye democracy ni. Ana murefi say Oliver Voma wo aka kire Ghana fo nyina say onye democracy ni. Asambia ba ho oto bu na wa analyze ade na hu nipa no adwene pa ehye ni tirim lawyer de wo ha you know actus rea and mens rea. Asambia no hwe adwene pa etai nipa ni tirim na afa wa hwe anamon obeye den obetu. Sa wo hwe anamon a Oliver etu ye ene adwene pa etai ni tirim a wa pone ho kakra me ehunu na e ma hu se wanye democracy ni. Abrantie we na be sa afi mienu ni okan se opese coup d'etat ba o man Ghana mu. Murefi atese bia murefi ema empanyimfo nsantwerofo mpanyimfo o mu amufie ha ebi kasa e de supporto abrantie no mempese mebodi muni. When Oliver says them a coup d'etat odidi asoja fo atem murefi. This is the person we are talking about. He insulted the military. He denigrated the police and called for a coup d'etat in this country. Enti enipa no ene ni suni ne ban nyina kire say kabi mamin kabi no onyi ni oyman boyefo. And the facts must be stated. That young guy oyman boyefo a adwen papa bia ne trimo. We yisu ne ban na dia me hu we di asojafo atem. Ade ne si na no. Wo se wo pese wo ye kire. Etia sebe yensuwa ne ade ankofo se no. Enti wo call Ghana a police fo aso aye e na akwaji tumi krata e na ede ma se ko ne koye wo ye kire wo pese wo ye no. Edi kan kra ba bia wo pese wo be ye kire police fo no ka se da bi. E kwan a pese wo fa so ye kire no. Ani ba bia wo pese wo ye kire no. Emwa because wo ye kire na wo ye no entimi ntietia obi nso den fa ahodie so. Ti again enipa na mo hu say oni trimo papa. It took the police to remind him say no you can't do the demonstration this way. Enti no ada say ye de be ma aha ubetimi aye demonstration no. The first day of my demonstration dey na see here. And call for private properties. Do you know sir the constitution protects your private property? Do you know the constitution protects my private property? That irresponsible Vomawo and the people who joined him destroyed and vandalized people's properties. Uti say media ni bi kabibi. Uti say CSO ni bi kabibi. Did you hear anything? Obi private property. Uso koye yechre. You go and destroy somebody's private property. But CJ, I interested say property almost saying in MPP property. I interested. Say uso ye yechre. Yechre no ma to me say yechre no. But yechre no so kachre so yechre na wo ye no. Untimi fantete obi fa hodie so. The first thing you did in your demonstration is to say ubetieti ankofo fa hodie so. Or destroy ankofo properties. Properties be now destroy. MPP properties in kwa na destroy. And the police force say yenya sa. Ade a wo ye no wrong. Emma MPP for emabunu ni bi kura de abufuo ka say mo ya yenso ye be den ye be face you. And mpanyimfo ne mabunu ne kasa no mo twesan ye. That was first day. nobody, in fact, CJ Samekasa may can't send you a now. Moamu Media House, Ejabetum. Some of the commentary your media house reported. As if say, Yenina near fra. False reportage, yellow journalism. Complete yellow journalism. As if say Yenina who the Amranti and ye. Adia Chinye, na Oliver Vomawo, Sako, or Nenem Krano Kohwa. Do you know what they did the next time? Omoko blockade 37 military hospital entrance.
The main entrance.
Main entrance. Omoko blockade. Tomu yesano, and a citizen be, Timemuni be anane maame da, send be da hospital.
Yeah.
Obanos, you have every right to demonstrate.
Of course.
But hospital, I'm about blocking him. Me, maame yare da ha.
Public place. I mean,
It's other night, yes, sir.
And the response that
And then one boy, Unima sama that boy in the kind. Ralph, your friend Ralph, one of the boy I'll call
National Cathedral
go break it in. You see, sometimes and near me see Ghana for Muntio, and near me see na ye can near the Ayaman yourself. And nothing I mean, can catch them say they started that irresponsible behavior by putting on social media say they want a coup d'etat in this country. Or call National Cathedral go break it in. No, yeah, they are politics. But now ye and near mana or more ye no, ninka kran. Omo blocking hospital Branton can say you can't block a hospital. Un masimo kan lawyer. Or say Ghana for sabi ye moi. This is what the rough guy said though. Na ye bu biwa and yeshe. These are the irresponsible boys are station are trying to protect. No. I have some of the screenshots of what they did.
The
response was,
this is what some of the stations in this building tried to protect. What kind of journalism is that? Because a group of people want a government out by any means necessary. And then Papa Nika say, Assembly now cannot say Ghana for BM or Ghana for a more and be woo and yeshe. And a papa say, now my men at Daho and on woo or say, maybe my men ya Ghana ni.
Lawyer.
What guys in here, I go to.
Yeah.
Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Was bushy. I remember when going to us. Bushy. Sometimes the heat of the moment, no. And I can say me and soccer because
everyone comes this year, yeah.
And appropriate. And you can't block a hospital and
CSOs.
It's an emergency business. If you move on, we are the crown. Or be mistake about you can't form so. Yeah, almost. I wanted the nearest place I can move in Yadiako.
And you have CSOs in this country, so-called people who protect democracy. When all of these things were happening, they were quiet. As if someone wanted to democracy, I say. They were quiet. Nobody said what they said. CSO will be up to now. I condemn them rant and here. What it be?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't see that one.
Yeah. And to a cancer, you know, they are to be police barricade. Yeah, now Oliver Voma wono wakwako push police barricade no down. America, and then people want to tell us about democracy. Go and look at Facebook and people writing theses. You take money from foreign companies to quote unquote pretend like you are the one protecting democracy. But some of them are politicians hiding under CSOs. Why? Now, and no see her. Police if car is see her. Police if car is see her mode ye adwuma no. Na Oliver Voma wono akwa yi police if car no key. O yi key no the car ni the key ni dimika no atu key na twene. Is this the irresponsible boy young guy that we are protecting in this country in the name of so-called democracy? What are we talking about? Now look at a report at Joy FM. Yeah. Look at a report Joy did. Make a channel. Oliver Kofa, Adiana, or yes, irresponsible behavior. Look at how Joy FM captured the story. Watch how Oliver prevents police from towing away his car.
Okay. Once I make I said the car near police to
Yeah.
Who no car and put neighbor to everyone.
In fact, video on the Facebook is here. And the video
so the car I know is a police to win car. Yes, indeed. But yes, I mean, Nim say. Okay, so they play on me had here. Not over to everyone.
Me who say car bia esi towing car no eso. Me am hu ani Oliver onam car driver side ho.
Yes.
So driver side ho and odum engine 2 key no free.
But you see the reportage? The reportage rather tried to make the police look bad. Now in any case,
I don't know so whether it's true say now able to be careful one year.
That be or say the police is trying to prevent Oliver till
okay. Okay, so starting point in what the hell?
Yes.
Starting point.
Remember car no a car na am PA system. And then how mo dem na no bi ewom.
Okay,
ensure ni aduane ni ade e wo car nim.
Say car is. I can police van able to
ever be to.
I see. Yeah, we're towing car.
So the point I'm making is say
exactly. So the engine was on and then he turned it off.
Ade we are brand here we yeah. Ade we are brand.
No, what do you call you?
Ode kwa na ototwene
ode kwa na ototwene.
Wa ode kwa share transformer na. Oh baby ode akwa share. Transformer na wo ho no mu no ode akwa share. So that we are adwin say ko 5 be den. E be electric say undimi nyino aka. This is the young man I can ho asemo. This is the person we are talking about. Entina CJ me fa asam free na tifi. E kai wo dia brantie no wa ye ne kakran. Enti ye betena Ghana ha ma brantie we abɔ man na nsa na yetimi aka bibia kyerɛ na na asa de. Ye betena o man we mu ama brantie we abɔ man no. We must tell him the truth. We're highly irresponsible. And no media house should shield this guy. In any form or shape. Some person are be free, so fine. But don't hide behind certain things. Miss who some of the first day are.
37.
Yeah, 37.
Yeah, 37.
Hospital anymore.
Yeah.
37. Hona hospital anymore no more quiet. I don't know some na. Hona will be busa and say. I then a hospital anymore no more. Yes, I or can't say Ghana for a more na be who and yashi. This is what we are talking about. And then the argument now is that you don't make shame 2 days now. You who baby and mommy one and you who baby and papa.
What must say? Who do you say you have been? But no, you see, it's annoying.
It's annoying. They see the most annoying aspect of it. Crying the way a bimwa shada pretend they say. The Amrantian no man who go to social media and see, pretending as if they didn't.
Oh, we are department this. Me, I've been there through.
So from Saturday, Sunday, and Ra.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's like 3 days.
Yeah.
And
Mr. Lawyer, you should see the video. Omukuta ma, omode sank for billboards. Why do you do that?
And America said, who are right to demonstrate the police, the police must also protect you. But to the extent of destroying properties in India, I disagree. Because we all stand to disagree at some point. But say Obaka say, menene didn't be on the car about me Pia Montin, my papa. I mean, that is too extreme. What I say.
You don't do that.
Let's all, show your disagreement where you need to disagree. But to the extent of destroying somebody's property there, and answer blocking by BCB 37, which one of them was, because of prime hospitals in this country, and they say in Greater Accra region, and serious cases. Some say President Moses, I want to know what CJ. Yeah, also in Nakon. Yeah, but I'm going to go. 37 any man at the buy. Yeah, because them is at 37 at the buy. What I say? And how the key places are also blocking the entrance there. No,
lawyer, I dare about cooking. No, me time cry. Argument in here they call demonstration is ensure not as say in a bekunipa.
Yeah. Okay.
That is your basis for going to do demonstration. Say ensure say na the area
of course, I mean it's true anyway.
Which is true.
Yeah.
Then who say nipa na se Ghana for ye mo bi wu enya hwe. Do you see the hypocrisy and absurdity of these guys? So you are preventing one death and going to cause another death. Nyansa be na wo trim.
Kofi, Mamena Wansi. Na Yemfensio, Adom 106.3 FM, Samuel Ebusia, or say, if you don't prosecute this guy, then MPP government. Okay.
It has nothing to do. Mame responded to Samuel. It has nothing to do with MPP government. MPP government is not the police, and MPP government is not the court. It doesn't lie in our bosom to prosecute anybody. It is the duty of the police to identify a mra or mayade or mabusu and prosecute them. Abai will not get involved. There are laws.
And so your police in Nigeria be na boni be a siu when you would mean Tramunko.
Dabi. Once you see a
Bonina see or when you David Utramunko. For we go video call about 10 years ready. In this says you when you need it. Trust we take it appropriate actions. So I'm just linking it to this issue.
Yeah.
Once the police voting now, they see
people do emotional. You know what people do? You know what some of these people do? So-called democracy activists. You know what they do? Your friend Kwakuba can be emotional keyboard. Omu nipa baby a soft ebema obuofu no mo boho. Enti omu mrante ni din sem hunu ni wiye no. E na afi omakopɛ video a police aso obi mu a enipa na tiatem leave me alone and now no omu pushes that video no to create the impression say police for no na attack and nkofo ni mu to play on the emotional keyboard of the people to get the masses against the government.
Okay. Kofi, you fancy
the chance I deal with America na Nancy Palestine and Israel for talk about.
Yes.
And America students need be of various campuses. So more yet demonstration against Israel. Correct the police for the year. You dare not. Because
America. Now you see America, no?
You dare not.
Akwebi kochemu demonstrators imu na kopa nwa semfo yibo and arrow.
Don't be young.
And I'm saying now krama for that na bore gadum. Demonstrators mu sije na kwa ekosi from koyi ni bow and arrow so to their way.
Hey.
Na ne car watem ni bow no ni arrow no.
Finish.
Yeah, no. Anyway,
right. To other stories. Na Mpensenpensenmu abidi echire ya utu franka de ama MPP amayuko no. HS Ghana card. Ya MPP aban edibaye aboa ama ghost names ya na wo aban payroll so no. Dodo no na efrimu. In fact, I just say all ghost names on government payroll. Ghana card and the magic that it's working. Kofi, where them say me shall say free. Me shall say free na.
You tell me say. But early this year, and Ayura Mahmoud Baumia call control and no. I hope crowd the same. Baby omu triangle for you. Controller accountant general. Yeah. Okay, yeah. You call. In fact, I was with him. And he omo ceremony na omo de announce so omo na invite you know. Based on process I know my year for some time near my year no.
Okay.
Now omo revamp omo system no to remove ghost names to improve efficiency of the system etc. But ultimately the purpose of it was to ensure say going forward from that day there would no longer be duplicated payments, etc.
Yes.
So I think it was February or so. And omo ceremony na omo demo of the new system, everything. Ni nyina na say no. Say you file adwuma mu a part of the process to make sure say who CJ yentua wo ka mienu ana miensa. Ana say obi sebi wa free mu yenton koso ntua ne ka ne sa ne ma ne nyina no. Because of what we call a unique identity, which is the Ghana card, and into the Sanya Manina, Yetimi Ayden, a year frame, and a year that ceremony. But apart from that, you see, oko senator enipa 29,000 ena na ɛwɔ senate register ne so a na eni kwan sɛ etua ɔmo ka na aban etua ɔmo ka. Into the moment aban use Ghana card no as the unique identifier no enipa 29,000 ni nyinaa no aban hu ɔmo eyi ɔmo nyinaa yɛ den efiri mu. Oko national service a enipa 44,000 ɔmo nso na enipa na ni kwan sɛ bosumi bi aban tua ɔmo ka na nso ye tua ɔmo ka. And also because of the Ghana card ninti no aban timi yɛ den eyi ɔmo nyinaa efiri mu. To between the two institutions, SNET and national service alone, aban save about 700 million Ghana cedis a year. Between the two institutions alone, about 700 million cedis. I have the exact figure. I'll quote the exact numbers for you. And Sana control and so records. The bottom line is ɔman na ne yɛ kyekyere no na adeɛ baako a edi enya paa ne sɛ yɛni ahyɛnsode a yɛbɛtumi aka sɛ nipa a ɔte ha yɛfrɛ no Kofi Tonto anaa nipa a ɔte ha yɛfrɛ no Twum anaa nipa a ɔte yɛfrɛ no CG yɛni ahyɛnsode biara na any modern economy biara no ansa na saa economy no ebɛtumi agyina ne nan so no yewo adie bi a uhia. In fact, okenkan nkrata we a monetary policy and financial sector reform in Africa. Ghana's experience, Mahamudu Bawumia. This book was written in 2010.
Yeah.
Yera Mahmoud Bawumia kan sembi e book nim. Na adie ba ko kan o say unwritten rules of the game. This is 2010, 14 years ago when he was at Bank of Ghana. Now, be a book there are certain things I know so can answer. Bakuni unique identification numbers for the population, address system, banking, financial inclusion, banking the unbanked. Sa niyama miensa we no. Eno na otu din say unwritten rules of the game. Unwritten rules of the game ne say wo chichire wo man a ye wo niyama bi a ehu hia pa se ubenya ansa na oman no atimi apagya ne mu aduru ba bia esedru se wonni saa niema na obi ameka nkyerɛw development partners to say IMF World Bank omun ka nkyerɛw obeka nkyerɛw say oh o taxes a ogi ni swa we no ye ni say ba on ka nkyerɛw say your unique identity on ka nkyerɛw say your address system on ka nkyerɛw say make sure say woman for no be our bank account. Those things are unwritten rules of the game that they won't tell you. But so percent or money then these unwritten rules, no, you must implement them. You must make sure say there is an address system. You must make sure say woman for no be our bank account. And then you must make sure say every Ghanaian has a unique identity. Enti adia ba kwa aban we ya da chinchirima bebo Ekufuado aban ne Mahmoud Bawumia ban abaso pa enye ne be 10 years from now 15 years from now will be the Ghana card up me CJ niema mienu na meka free SHS unim say enna me no ka say as of 2023 academic year free SHS amma emofra 5.7 million education. Oh yeah, wait. 5.7 million. By the end of 2024 academic year, and more from Benya's free SHS soon fasuano, there will be about 6.4 to 6.6 million Ghanaians. Do you know that our population is bigger than the entire population of Ghana when Kwame Nkrumah was president? When Kwame Nkrumah was president, Ghana's population was about 5 million. Free SHS are training more Ghanaians than when Kwame Nkrumah was president. The entire Edim Faso dear Bebane say, San Camera na papa Kwame Nkrumah president na Ghana ni bia nya ewa education and by now Ghana you 100% literacy. Because if you shemu ama ye hunu say an educated parent will educate their child. An educated parent will educate their child. And it's at that time, no Nagan and Ibia will India, and Homersian in India, and by now you're 100% literacy. And it says, see, I yet me educated 5.7 million, a bedroom 6.7 million by next year or so. No? What it means is that the next 20 to 30 years, every Ghanaian will be educated. And only one of the biggest and solid foundation that any government can lay for this nation. Number 2, a Ghana card. You can go to the world over. There is not a single advanced economy or need a unique identification system. Because I will bet you on mine amana ye na emu adododie ne mfasodie no abapa na. The first thing you must do in the unwritten rules of the game is to make sure there is an identification system. Let me give you one last example. America, do you know what drives the American economy? It is the consumer, high consuming economy. So, America, who said de biano, ye niema, ye produce niema, ye produce niema, ye produce niema, ye produce niema. Every corner you go, there's a shop, there is this, there is that, there is Atario, Pabuao, Watcho, BBM, everything. Do you know what drives that? It is called the credit system. Because what the credit system say, it gives you in economics what we call disposable income. Enti se wunya sika okoye adwuma na etua oka wo sika wo de betua ho aka eni sika da ho kakra bi a ubetimi aye de ebema ho ahenha ho na ho ato ba ubetua ho aka wi no na bia sika da ho no ebi ni ho ebi wo kra kuma bi ti America ban ne ka say edie ne ebetimi aye ama economy no emu apagya. And the solution was a credit system. Maybe yes is here, CJ, maybe yes is here. The solution was a credit system. Credit system, they say, young man California niema. Young man companies in produce niema. Not to me mufone and cotono muntian and kakra. And tis a caneno, not to me mufone bet me ato, be a computer tenner. Young computer 100. Not to me mufone and cotono muntian and kakra. And only a friend a credit system. You cannot have that credit system unless you have what? A unique identity. To the emirate in this besia, but as someone what can I no credit? A idea about boy you ghost names are. Mekai about 10 years ago, so many years ago, even as recent as 8 years ago, Yera Mahama Ifra Banso. One of the biggest challenges are near ghost names. And then Adom. Yetimia you ghost names a free aban equity.
All right. But I say Kofi Tonto of the MPP. But I say lawyer.
Ghost names.
Yes.
It has the kind and no press a free in every ho. Nemo Arabia and near transfer then. Ache. But CJ wouldn't say. And yes, some phone be creating ghost names in my idea. So we are aware.
Me aware.
And yes, a bit of fracture. A chance some for.
David.
And I said, "Be your microbe and pins and some for." And the big creating ghost names. No, I'm so there. Some of you ghosts into one moment me create ghost names, man. And you make create you. Ye ni fan one yet me create artificial ghosts.
Yeah.
So no crane third train say. A nipa that's a near out machine no no access to certain data, access to certain platforms, and the woman create artificial ghost. Edemaye. Emma woman did the human mind boka. Tia something na you. Emma woman did the Emma minus here day. A boka. As something no. There are people who are not working, but they are claiming salaries.
Yes, every month.
There are institutions that does not exist. But salaries are being paid to such institutions in the name of say woman juma. Na mama story be and run at Jonah Mershaw graphiconline.com. You know it's one of the authentic news outlines a bit mania. Now say OSP controller identifies ghost names on government payrolls in the northern region and saves about 34 million Ghana cedis. Now I can't story now I say in one instance it was discovered that a primary school in Kumbungu district of Ghana education services did not exist at all. Now so no was yet this non-existent contrived entity was represented as staffed, and the purported staff were being validated monthly. They were validated every month and being paid salaries. And tell them I said, "No, you say the first chance answer man for and Baba creating ghosts in the mouth." Sorry, I can't tell we and no story. I just per the date on the paper no May 20th year 2024 year
yeah.
And as I say me and as a report about Bonti. Sir, obi at school. I'm a buying. I buy him on your names of school, but we at school number and go for go me Juma. I must uncle for no. Yet once you see, when you say you are being validated, as I say, you get to myself, near senior check with the Tana confirms and pass over home. Oh, yeah. And only validation. So what I say, enti Ghana card wo ho. Asadanka president Kufuor, Asadanka president Mills no more banyinada. Sir 2006 2007 and the Bible trim sabre and say woman the national identification system beba. Na and enam suma timamfo nimpo amanonefo eba mu nyina no. Enya bibia ebehye yen so say yen ye Ghana ha na say Ghana for. Sadia no efri mu sabre no abepum na awohwe from the time abede ma abepum na 2006 and sadia we started. Aban bia obabia no ewo adwuma waye ewo Ghana card ho. Aban bia obabia wadwuma waye Ghana card ho. Starting from 2006 say bia na won konka intamiama ka won. Enya baumia and the Ghana card bra Ghana for. Enya no kre. The law itself establishing national identification system 2006 act. So 2006 on that baumia no whatever. The mrana mu at this side na kre buy in the first place but must add the Ghana 2006 act. And if the law doesn't come, there can't be any institution. Law creating National Identification Authority. Are you following?
Yes.
Yes. And if the law was in 2006, the question is that if the law was in 2006 and that law created National Identification Authority, Nasije, Obana maybe said Yabusiansi, your trust foundation, pay the SEO, and you do window level. Now, but what I don't know. It do see do foundation no
this argument anyway go feel hanti
what you say anti me hono me person media me person but me come out and say records are there. I pointed to the facts. So from that time number all governments have been in between no e will role a play on Ghana card systems. Obi a role play me kai pa bra me energy ministry. National Identification Authority for by energy ministry, but take any biometrics to do Ghana card for us. I remember they came to the office to do it for us. It is happened. Send not about me and I said no near Bemo. So what I say. But back to the main issue. The ghost names a nipa the send the creative ghost no. Aju hun sikadi. Na the omni me or the machine me din kwashe ghost no so me artificial ghost no. Me no me nya kakra podwe sabi. Na wono nso adumidi kwahye mono nso no agene se etibusum bia so asije yetimi validate man ye on ban between the Ghana card aba verification nyina akere se o ho pam wati ase onyu bia owo and said the OSP report ya mekan kire we ka kire wono obekona school nu gwa na yebodi no eni ho ba bia. These are the challenges, but you see CJ, these things cannot be totally eradicated by Ghana card. Because Ghana card ni won nyina tinongusu ye validation no. The only means that can take this thing off say nipa be hunu say o man de ye nyina de na ba akofo timi factor gba kwan so mfa enima ne yi. A clear conscience and a good mindset.
Do you ever think we can do that? Get to
a journey of 1,000 miles always begins with a step.
Conscience, yeah, okay.
Nipa said yetimi susu say ye dwene say ye be ye bone no. Ye betimi asa dwene asese adwene afi bone ho na yi. So betimi tena dem because when you access to the system, maintain multimedia mo console ya chida. Now so me batan mo atrem say oh ubie say ade we abet ma say ubie we abet ma say me yahunu me ya atrem ma e say me sato so it's me sato so no the next thing about me tirim yesen e say me nkopɛ kwa me abet fa so dia yebukata and ni ade di o man nyam. And until some people who find themselves in such positions, who control such systems, who manage such systems, will wipe off evil intentions from their minds, Ghana card will never take off ghost names. Because me say, a nipa ne create ghost names. No, and that's a fact. Since the nipa na not doing anka say me nya boni a. Hwe de me kan say we. E ba na send the school ni ho. Na obi adwuma tra computer jet me design school ni sama school no atiase artificially. Adwuma pangrofo do magu we be come ni bi teacher for about 20 na bi odom gu ho. So bi akra 3,000 Ghana so je. Bosum bi esika se na ebodi no. So what I say? And this is the evil that people are doing behind the curtains. You need to be home all the time. Now most of the time when such people are found, in some institutions, they are not really dismissed though. If I want to be on that microphone, you say be a from the production room. But no, because you can't do what am if you had no then why? And now no madam for be SMB or catch me just about last week. The marketing manager and accountant at me can boom every 5 million Ghana cedis. I don't mean say. I don't know any man say Kofi na to be na Kofi abetua no dia na wo ma Kofi for that mo near back date Kofi akwa say Kofi e bia last year ho ba bi no we say bi na ya reduce one ne wo means of calculating bia wo ba yituna ye manto ono betra de wo hu ne say ya wia no sige na ni ba no so ye nkɔ hwɛ nkɔmra
ayi no susu
e nipa tu timi aka bom 5 million Ghana cedis akɔ some better catch up wins one within 1 year.
7 million.
On 7 million Ghana cedis. When you feel money within 1 year, no, now feel what you 7 million. Because when you access to BBB, our officer with me a contract wouldn't now wear be and pass you already remember no so near that. Tinani ban Hosono, not to say, Yayano so do you know. I put your man and say, Baby, I want to get the Natana, what you want,
bra.
Not sure what you want. Because I know what your mom is catching, maybe I wouldn't know me. Nuclear woman. How does I say? And you know, say yet any but me clean minds, mindset and be a conscience. This change will be no more. Now say, customer banana try trim at the eye, and now you obi not no honoso a newbie. The danger involved, no. It will be so to your one so shame my dear. We in the free one out would one but trump would them say open times under on the phone. It didn't try that. And only how was it? And no anyhow. It is good to have a genuine or certified identification system as it is in the Western world. Perfect.
Not just now Ghana card has not been able to deal with the ghost name issue.
It has not. Because the people behind it are still creating it. Because Ghana card is a run about you.
Okay.
And you run about and say if as at May 2024, CJ, you go so change with ghost names and May 2024. You are still getting people, arresting people, seeing people say they are using Ghana card to do validation. So, I just want to tell you into Mucheka.
Okay. Let me say a time now.
Very quickly.
A time, 30 seconds.
Very quickly. Is it a fact? Is it a fact, say 29,000 have been removed from SNIT, 44,000 from National Service? Is it a fact, say controller, a validated system, not to say now Ghana card, one year validated with Ghana card that you won't be paid? That's different from say Obi Akofa Ghana card, no or misuse Ghana card. Let's not confuse issues. Let's not even abrochire crown or somebody can take a social security, not the Obi social security acquire Juma. Let's not take one-off instances of issues. Now, lastly, circle interchange. Maybe lastly, circle interchange. One is here.
Mahama.
Yes, Mejitu.
Yes.
Go and read 1999 budget. Meba. Go and read. Meba. Oh yeah. Go and read 2007. But let me finish.
National Identification Authority. That's 2006, you know.
Yeah. The point I'm making is say, Amemwo said John Mahama taking credit for building circle interchanger. President Rollins and Mutu the idea. President Kufuor na be feasibility study. Does that change the facts that Mahama sees?
Okay, me that's it. Kofi me that's it.
Ne kwakra mu nyina ne asem na yɛ nyina ne sɛ wɔse soro ready nyankopɔn na di ne mransɛm so. The Esra Ghana fo nyina yetiawa. We have less than 80 days to go to the elections, if I'm right. And the Esra Ghana fo nyina ne sɛ ebrana so sɛ yɛbɛsɛn sa. We can't allow this government to continue their actions and in the moment they yɛ. Baby Edro no Ghanaians want a change and need a change. If it's a woman to Monumutu said the country is heading towards a wrong direction. According to Afrobarometer survey, 90% of Ghanaians, or almost 90% of Ghanaians, are saying that the country is heading towards a wrong direction. So we can't allow people who are taking us to a wrong direction to lead you again.
All right, but that's it.
It's now.
Ghana.